Alright, so this is just a real quick video about growing potatoes. I planted a 3x3 foot bed of potatoes last spring, probably March I think it was, and it is now the beginning of October and I harvested them. This was my bed that I planted, and without shaking the camera too much, I'll show you about how much I got. It's a 3x3 section. Okay, over here, same size buckets. This was the other 3x3 bed that I did not plant. Yeshua planted this for me. All volunteers that I apparently had missed from the year before. And I was gonna plant beans in that bed, and all these potatoes popped up, and I thought, well, I'll just leave them. And pulled them up today too. And as you can see, my bucket is almost full. And those have been in the ground since, last fall. So a year now. They've had a year to grow. But I want you to notice the size. So this is my biggest potato from the ones that I grew. 6 inches. This is one of many big potatoes from the ones that Yeshua grew for me. I have lots of these. One of these in my bucket. All of them small. All these potatoes. So that's what happens when I grow potatoes. And this is what happens when I let God grow my potatoes. I think He wins. So for those of you who might not be spiritual, or even if you are, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it matters, but point is, put your potatoes in the fall and let them do their thing all winter. Protect them with a little bit of mulch or some kind of a cloth or something to keep them from completely freezing to death. And then in a year's time, you'll have nice big potatoes. If you're going to put potatoes in that spot anyways, you might as well just do it the year before. I was watching a video from the guy that does the Back to Eden. He introduced that method. Paul something, I think is his name. Anyway, so he harvests and plants the same day. So if you're harvesting in the fall, he puts his biggest potato back in the ground. So essentially, he's doing the same thing. I have to think that maybe that's a God thing. It's amazing how much better our crops do when we learn from the Creator who put it all together in the first place. So there's my potato plug and my God plug. There you go.